Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. We're having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Young Mitra JoJo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? I hope you guys are ready to get this morning started. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a good day. Hope you had a great day on yesterday and you accomplished all the things. I hope the show on yesterday helped somebody with something because it truly helped me. I'm just posting links. Don't forget, August 23rd through the 25th is the Girlfriends Retreat, Live Past Crazy Girlfriends Retreat, so you can grab your tickets there. Please make sure you share with some. Good morning, Kimberly. Please make sure you share with somebody who you think may need to come to this event. And if they still have questions, they can reach out to me, and I'll be glad to answer any of their questions. Don't forget, if your friends and family do not have Facebook, that we do have a YouTube channel. You can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. And y'all, I've never put my emails up here. And I just forget sometimes. But if you have any questions or thoughts, I forgot. I can't put anything that says crazy in the email inside of Facebook. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. All right, so I hope you guys are ready to get this morning started. It's going to be a great morning. We're in a different. Yesterday we had to do it from my office, so today we're back in my office at home. So thank you guys for sharing the video on yesterday. I greatly appreciate you. So today, the fearless quote for the day. Where did it go? I just had it open. The fearless quote for the day. Words can inspire, thoughts can provoke, but only action truly brings you closer to your dreams, and that is Brad Sugars. Words can inspire, thoughts can provoke, but only action brings you closer to your dreams. And that kind of brings me to, actually, it kind of went with my, and I usually have my thought before I even have the quote of the day. And so, here we go. Let me finish putting all of that. And so this just happened to align with my thought of the day. So it's two things. First of all, I want us to have our own opinion. This was something I realized I didn't have when I began to live past crazy. I didn't have my own opinion about anything. I didn't have a separate thought that wasn't given to me by somebody else. I didn't have, I just didn't have my own opinion about things. And when you think about it, you may say, well, JoJo, how could you not have your own opinion about things? Very easy for you not to have your opinion about things. If you've been forget being in an abusive relationship. Think about how you were raised, the religion you were brought up in, how your mama thought, how your daddy thought, your family, how they did things. They are now your mindset and your opinion on how you should live life. So I'm not the only one that doesn't have an opinion. There's a lot of us that don't even realize that we don't have an opinion about anything. And if you think you do, here's how you know. Somebody said, what do you think about this? Well, I don't know. Mama always said, we always did this. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And before you know it, you have subscribed to everybody else's thought process, mindset, mental stability other than your own, because you assume you don't have an opinion about something. And why don't we have opinions? And so I had to stop and think, all my life ideas, thoughts, wishes, and wants other people's. Like, do I want this because I want it? Is it my opinion, or is it something I truly desire? Or is it something that maybe my mother has said in passing and I know it's something she really wants? Is it mine? So have your own opinion on this working Wednesday. Have your own opinion about things. Have your own. And I was afraid to speak my own opinion. Like, I was afraid to say what I had to say because I didn't want to. Great morning, Miss Margaret. Great morning, my sunshine. Y'all make sure you go check out Miss Margaret's replay this morning. It was such a good show. I watched it from the comfort of my pillow. But it was a great show. Please make sure you check out Miss Margaret, then Margaret in the mornings. And she is Miss Job, the job coach. So make sure you check her out. Right. And Margaret, I had a hard time trusting my own opinion and trusting my view and trusting my voice. And that's why my sticky note is over here. Strengthen your voice by speaking your truth. And I realized that I didn't have an opinion that was original to my own. A lot of my thought processes and things was, well, mom and them did it this way. Daddy and them did it this way. Well, I don't know what to tell you because this is always how it's always been. So it's your life, your ideas, your thoughts, your whole being, other people's opinions of anything, period. Like your opinion of a man. Is it your great grandma's who raised you and whose husband was drunk all the time and may have beat her? Is your opinion on how to share finances in a household, how to raise kids up in a household yours? Or is it somebody else's? Yeah. And then it becomes our foundation. And you can't say, well, JoJo, I have my own thoughts. Oh, yeah? Do you cook like your mama? Do you clean how your mama clean? Do you say the same things? Well, mama, do you call your mama and your dad and say, well, Mom, I got this going on. What do you think? And you listen to your mother. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I do that all the time. And I take wise counsel. But I had to realize I had my own voice and my own opinion about things. And that it was okay for me to have them and to say them. And when I first started voicing my opinion about things, I was nervous and scared beyond reason. And my opinion was really shaky. And my opinion was really soft. And my opinion was really quiet. And my opinion was never at the right time. Because I didn't know how to trust it. Because I had subscribed to everybody else's opinion. So what did I need to have one of my own for? If I could have my mother. If I could have my mother's, or if I could have my sister's, why did I need to have my own opinion when I'm just going to call them and do whatever they say do? So that's why the quote of the day kind of went with my thought of the day. But also, the second part of this, have your own opinion. And then with the quote where it says, hold on, let me read it back to you. Because I think it's very, very good. We got to learn to trust our voice and that what we're saying is real. Words can inspire, thoughts can provoke, but only action truly brings you closer to your dreams. So this makes the second part of the thought of the day. We can get excited. And I had my thought well before I had the quote. You can get excited about things, but it doesn't substitute for action. I can be excited about all the things in the world, but if I don't take action, being excited is the same thing as not doing anything. Being excited and not taking action is the same thing as never even started. It's the same as never even starting, because if you're just excited and you're not ready to take action on the thing that you're excited about, what changed? Your mindset didn't change. Your thought process didn't change. You just felt really good for a minute, and now the minute has passed and you're done and you're back to living the same life. That's why you can shout in church, fall out, speak in tongues, go to dinner with the bishop, the pastor, and his wife, and still live the same way. Because being excited and not taking action is the same thing as doing nothing. Ain't nothing changed. That's why we have a house full of church folk sinning but calling me a sinner. That's why we have people who want to be righteous up front but not behind. You understand what I'm saying? We have people who, as your mama would say, do as I say, not as I do. That's the same as being excited and not doing anything, not taking action. No action is the same as doing nothing. And at that point, why are we getting excited? Why get excited? Correct, Margaret. It is not released without action. Bondage is not released without action. So why are we getting excited? Why am I getting so excited to go to conferences, August 23rd through 25th, Sister Retreat? Make sure you check that out. bit.ly/. Let me post it for you so you ain't got to worry about what I'm talking about. What's the use of getting excited? Why are you expending all of this energy? Why are you wasting your time if you're not going to take action on the excitement? Then there's no need to get excited. There's no need to go to the conferences. There's no need to read the books on mindset. There's no need to do any of that if you're not going to take action on it. And you may not take action on it because you don't have an opinion about it, because you never thought about it, because you never really had to, because you've been living somebody else's version and somebody else's opinion. So what reason would you need to have a free thought of your own? Because mom and them been doing it for you forever. You just redoing what they doing. You stay in the same religion because that's what they was in. You read the same books because that's what they do. You go to the same grocery store. You go to the same church. You sit in the same pew. You drive the same car. You live in the same way. You do there's no difference between your life and anybody else's. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Because I felt that there's no need to me get excited if I'm not taking action. Why am I wasting my time? Now, because at this point you're giving people your money on purpose and you're not doing anything. So you wasting your money. I don't want you to come to the Sister Retreat and waste your money. I want you to come because you're ready to live past crazy, and you know you need that sisterhood. You know you need those purpose partners. You know you need that accountability. You know you need something different because what you're doing right now is not working. And you're past, I'm at the excited stage. I'm past that. I'm into the action stage. And if I don't have action, there's no need for me to be excited. No, there's no need. What's the point? That's why some sinners will never live out of their sin. That's why some pastors will never do anything different. Right. Because as long as I can say, girl, I'm so excited about this thing. I'm excited about getting my life together. As long as I can talk it, I ain't got to be about it. You can't, what the Bible say? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. What's my word, Margaret? Use the bathroom and get off the pot. Excited. We're excited, but taking no action is the same as doing nothing. That's why New Year's resolutions never work. That's why self-help books never work. That's why, and I like to say I'm not motivational, I'm more transformational speaker, coach, because motivation, I don't want to you can listen to anybody to get motivated. I want you to take some action, because until you take action, you are wasting your entire life, because now you are an information hoarder who is hoarding the information and not applying it. And what good is knowledge if not applied? Knowledge is not power. It's the applied knowledge that's power. It's the action of the knowledge that you have that's power. Perfect example. Thank you, Miss Margaret. I knew you was going to let it tell it to me. Perfect example. I when I left my abuser, felt dumb as a doornail because he told me I was. And one day I was like, am I really going to listen to his opinion? Or do I already have 2 degrees? Am I going to apply this knowledge? I can read. So let me start first with the bare basics of reading. So I read the law and I represented myself in court. Apply and won the case. Applied knowledge is different than knowledge, because I could have learned the laws and done nothing. I had 2 degrees and did nothing. So what's the point? So my question today on this, and Margaret's, borrow your tag. It's Working Wednesday. Make sure you check it this morning at 10:30 from her radio show. Margaret, you want to post that link? What's the point of getting this information? And I love you guys coming to the morning show. I love y'all so much. Y'all like my family. When I don't come on, I miss everybody on here. And I didn't think it would be that way, but I do. But what's the point of coming to the Fearless Morning Show? What's the point of going to, and I wrote in my journal, I'm not buying anybody else's program. I'm not going to anybody else's event until I apply the things that I already know and the things I pay. I have paid for programs hundreds of dollars. So far this year, $2,000 I spent on programs, not including the ones last year, to get knowledge that I ain't even looked at, ain't even logged on to get. But I bought it because I wanted it, because I was excited. But excitement without action is a waste of time and money. So I freely gave away my money. Being excited but no action is the same as doing nothing. So you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting all things you, because you don't want to take the action of the thing. And sometimes I think it's the action that bothers us. Oh, my nose is burning. It's the action of the thing that scares us the most. Like, I can be excited, but when I get down to that action, that's the scary part. That's when I got to do the work. That's when I got to look at me, and I can't hold anybody else accountable but myself. Y'all, that was me with this retreat. With the Live Past Crazy Girlfriends retreat, August 23rd through 25th. That was me. Afraid that if I said I was going to do it, people were going to say, okay, Judge, you're going to do it. So now we expect you to do it. Afraid. But then, am I afraid? Goes back to yesterday's show. Am I afraid because I will achieve it? Or I'm afraid because I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings who is around me, and I don't want to be greater than them because I don't want to hurt their feelings. And me and Margaret and Valerie, who are my purpose partners, have extensively had this conversation about, and even when you don't want to admit it, you need those purpose partners who show it to you, that what you think is not always what is. And I can't help my sister if I stay on the same level. That was yesterday's show. I got to go and make a way. So I've got to have this sisters retreat so that I can make a way for my sisters to come, to learn, so that they know that there is life past crazy. Period. Being excited is the same as, if being excited and doing nothing is the same as not taking any action. Yeah, being afraid. Yeah, it'll paralyze you. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. It will paralyze you. It will stop your thought process. It will not, when you're afraid, you can't think. You don't have the answers. You don't know what to do. And you just find yourself staring into abyss. Like, really? What? At some point, we've got to choose boldness. At some point. That's what we got to do. Excited but no action is the same as doing nothing. And then have your own opinion about your life. Think about that today. Are all your opinions, like y'all will hear me give my daddy my Gerald Waddell isms all the time, and my Sophronia isms. That's my mother's name. But I had to realize I had my own opinion, and then to be confident enough to say them. So you have to choose boldness for both things. You have to choose boldness to have your own opinion. You got to choose boldness to actually have action behind the excitement that you feel. So after you've heard that great sermon at church, you need to go act it out. After you've read the great scripture or the Bible verse, or you heard the great word, there's got to be action. Right, there's got to be. Because if not, and this is how crazy continues. This is the purest form of crazy continuing. You being excited and not doing anything, crazy continues. Crazy continues. Crazy will continue. It won't stop. Being excited and not taking action is you living crazy every single day. Being excited, oh, then I'm going to leave this crazy relationship. You right. I'm not going to be friends with this person no more because it's not serving me. Please understand there's a fine line. And I don't want people to say, well, JoJo told me not to be your friend. There's a difference between being a grown-up and fixing a relationship and then being truthful and honest about a relationship that's not serving anybody, period. Not you nor them. So get you some wise counsel and figure out the difference. But that crazy, that excitement will have you saying, I'm going to do that. I'm going to read that book, JoJo. I'm going to read this. This is the power of now. I'm going to read that. I'm going to read it. Excited, don't read it. Excited, buy it, don't read it. Excited, buy it, don't read it. Keep it on the side of the bed and dust it and clean it off all the time. Be like, I'm going to read this tonight as soon as I sit down. Excited, no action. Excited, I'm going to leave this crazy friendship. I'm not going to keep doing this. Excited, I ain't even taking her phone call today. Action, you don't take it ever. Excited, I'm going to stop living. I'm going to stop working at this crazy job. And you wake up and you don't update your resume. You ain't calling Margaret, the job coach. You ain't calling nobody to help you with your career advice. No action. Being excited is the same as not having action. Same as not doing anything. So on this Working Wednesday, oh, that's perfect. Working Wednesday, let's do the work. Have your own opinion about your life. And strengthen your voice by speaking your truth. My opinion was very shaky in the beginning. And I share my confessions and conversations and the things that I went through so that you don't have to live in a crazy. If I'm making a path for you, I'm hoping, I'm praying, it is my sincere prayer that I'm giving you something that you can use. Don't be excited. Take action. Words can inspire, thoughts can provoke, but only action truly brings you closer to your dreams. Until you take the first step, you must motivate yourself. Otherwise, your dream will remain a dream. Thoughts, words, they're all excited. You're all excited, but until you take an action, it's not going to work. You've got to take the action. There's no way around it. Period. That's what you have to do. So on this Working Wednesday, this Hump Day Wednesday, take some action today. Being excited about something and not taking action on it is the same as doing nothing. There's no need if you're in your heart of hearts, if you know you're not going to do the thing that you're excited about, don't waste your energy getting excited about it. Don't be like, ooh, girl, let me tell you, I'm going to lose this weight. Guilty. I'm all excited. Guilty. Let me go join this gym. Guilty. I'm all excited. I got my plan. I got it on my phone. I got it on the wall. I'm doing all the things. And then I don't do any of it. Excited with no action is the same as doing nothing. So I'm giving away my money to do nothing. So I'm going to pay you to hold me responsible for not doing anything. Guilty. That's why when you get excited, and I will always talk about this in church terms because, yeah, falling out in church, speaking in tongues. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I've been delivered. And then you pick your crazy up on out the door, on the way out the door. and you keep doing the same thing because you were just excited about it in church. You know, when they sprayed holy oil on you and you fell out in the spirit and they covered you with the purple and the white cloth, and you got up and, oh, girl, the anointing is on you and you spoke in tongues, and then you went out to eat with the bishop, you know, that excited. But when you got home, you did the same thing. Cussed before you even got in the car, and or was fornicating before you got back. Excited, not doing the action. Same thing as, why bother being excited if you're not going to take the action? It's the same. And then have your own opinion. Strengthen your voice by speaking your truth. When I first decided that my opinion mattered, when my opinion mattered, y'all, my voice was so small, so shaky, so scary. It's like, what do I have an opinion for? Well, you have an opinion for a reason. And it's yours. And you may think that we're all opinionated, but some of us are not. So, on this working Wednesday today, take action. Let's not get excited. And I had one of my pastors told me this, and he was my pastor for 10 years. He said, I don't want you to come to the altar when you're excited because I preached a good message. I want you to come to the altar when you have a clear and free mind to think clearly that this is what you want to do. Because when you come in the excitement of the thing, that you're in the feelings of it go away, of the moment, and he's not there, and he's not preaching, and there's no choir, and there's no tambourine, and there's no, are you still going to hold true to that thought? Same thing. You come to the Fearless Morning Show. I absolutely adore you. I love you. But after the Fearless Morning Show is gone, are you going to do the action? When all the excitement and all the words are gone, are you still going to have the action? So think about that on today, guys, on this Working Wednesday. Please make sure you share the show. If your friends and family do not have Facebook, do not forget we have a YouTube channel. So you can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows. We have over 400 shows over there. So you can binge watch them all. There they go. Please make sure you share the Sister Retreat. It is going to be August 23rd through the 25th in Clearwater. And this is going to be a different kind of retreat. It's not going to be what you normally think. That is the tickets. The early bird tickets are available. I would greatly appreciate it if my Fearless Morning Show family could share these links so that we can help a sister, because I am my sister's keeper. If you would like to talk to me about anything or book me for a speaking engagement, and just for the record, I don't just talk, y'all know my books are about domestic violence, but those are not my only topics. So reach out to me right there and then we can discuss the other topics that we talk about. So, all right, guys, I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. Please make sure you share the video because sharing is caring. And I will see you here bright and early tomorrow. Oh, today is the 26th day of my birthday month. 3 days to my birthday. I'm excited. All right. I just wanted to say that it's almost my birthday. I will be 44. Excited. All right, guys, have an amazing day. And I'll see you here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.